Hello, welcome. Name's Learn to Brunch. You can call me Brunch. And this is Genital Jousting. So I was streaming this not too long ago. Got about half an hour in, and then someone messaged me saying it was banned or the prohibited list. So I quickly jumped off of it. But after Googling, it's not banned on YouTube. So here we are. So now that's out of the way. Let's play a damn game. Oh yeah, there's the warning, by the way. Genitals are shown. God damn, that's loud. Brilliant. So we'll start from the beginning. So, I might not react as badly as I did the first time I played this game. Here we are. Knock the apple off. Oh yeah, we eat like this, by the way. There you go. I hope you're ready for this game. Knock the damn apple off. Nope. Delicious. For fuck's sake. No one will ever love you. So mean. Oh, here they come. Jesus Christ. Oh my word. Someone's bleeding. Oh God. Yeah.
John woke to the shrill cry of his alarm clock and lay there, rigid, his usual morning condition. But there was another reason John couldn't get out of bed. It was the weight. A weight that had nothing to do with his muscles or fat or sweaty blankets.
Get up, damn it.
John was weighed down by a piece of paper. The invitation to his high school reunion. From across the years, the words he'd heard in the schoolyard were still clear. You're a loser. No one will ever love you.
Harsh. Fucking alarm clock. Holy shit, they went flying.
John needed to shower and wash off the sweaty stink of desperate sadness.
Oh my God, I can't hear it. There we go.
They say cleanliness is next to godliness, but at that moment cleanliness was next to his prostate.
Turn the water off, damn it. There we go. Oh yeah. Brush your teeth. This is the way you brush your teeth, apparently. Looking good.
John had 3 months until the reunion to turn his life around. First, he needed to clean up.
Oh my word. Pain. Clean dishes? How the fuck do I clean the dishes? I mean, that's one way.
The only reason he'd ordered so much takeout was
my
because
God.
Delilah, the delivery peen, made John feel butterflies in his testicles.
No, get the plate, damn it. Okay, they're clean now, apparently. I've got a broom stuck in me. I can't get it out. The broom is stuck in me. There we go.
John suddenly realized the time. Distracted by his new drive to improve his life, he had become late. He needed to hurry, or he'd miss the bus to work.
Let's go get the bus. Oh yeah, we've got to walk like a snake
John
as well.
had left his apartment late, but if he caught the express bus,
Oh,
he might make it to work on time. John didn't really like his job, but it had two qualities in its favor. One, he could pay his rent, and two, Barbara. Currently John's top candidate for his reunion date.
Oh god, I'm stuck on the lamppost. Get out of the way. There we go. Sneaking along. I don't even know why I'm doing it. I can't stop.
John noticed a moderately attractive peen waiting at the stop. He tried to start a conversation and did not get the reaction he'd hoped for. It was probably because he was a minimum wage peen. She could probably sense it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Watch the testicles.
The office hummed with cold fluorescent lighting. The air was cold and stale, lifeless. How long had John worked here? Long enough to deserve better. John was late, but he felt daring. He could sneak into the office through the archives, or he could stroll through the front entrance with enough confidence to bluff his boss.
Right, I know. The better way to go.
John decided to creep in through the archives.
God. Oh my.
Despite the obvious flaws, John thought it was a good plan and not a recipe for humiliation.
Oh. Still better driving mechanics in Cyberpunk.
Everyone else was hard at work, grinding away. John might actually get away with this.
I haven't done anything.
The boss.
Oh no.
He homed in on John, deluging him with spit and buzzwords. The boss ran out of synonyms for John's failings and gave him an ultimatum. Barbara would definitely not be interested in dating John if he was unemployed. He had to get to the quality assurance department.
Yeah, I hope you're ready for this bit. That's all I'm going to say.
There might be a faulty dildo just waiting to cost the company millions in lawsuits. John would have to test them all. Every atom of John's rectum began to vibrate with the frequencies of pure pleasure. His orifice was a paradise. This vibrator would end all wars. It was good.
That's all, was it Iran and Israel? No, Israel and wherever needed some vibrators. Everything really good.
That one was good too.
Yeah, he's loving it.
The Prostate Pounder X900 series, the most advanced vibrator on the market. Sweet mother of no, John, that's too much pleasure for one anus to handle.
Uh-oh. Whoa, what the hell? I went off the damn map. I've not done that before. Soothe arsehole.
John's butt hurt, but his heart was proud. If that vibe had gotten out into the world, it could have injured a customer as badly as it had ravaged his anus. The boss arrived and congratulated John on taking one for the team and jumping on the hand grenade, or in this case, putting it up his butt.
Yeah, that'd be a different scene if Captain America jumped on the vibrator,
John
wouldn't
was
it?
having trouble following the conversation because he was quite high on suppository painkillers. And then the boss said it. Promotion.
Boom.
Finally, the company was recognizing John's hard work and ignoring his minor faults like lack of talent, constant lateness, and flatulence. John's new office smelt like polished wood and success. John's success. Sam dropped by. He'd heard John had been hurt. John said he was fine. He wasn't a softie to complain about a mildly ruptured rectum. Besides, he had a promotion to celebrate. John had met Sam in college during a sports ball game.
Oh no, you
He'd
son of a
given him
bitch.
some stiff competition.
No, Sam. No. Oh my days. No!
Even when he won, Sam never acted like he was better than John. They'd started at Flesh Corp product testing together. Nothing builds a friendship like a long day of dildo mounting.
Can't say I've done that. Bonding day.
Yes, John had known Sam for a while. But John couldn't hang out with Sam. He had a reunion to prepare for. He was going out with Barbara tonight. He just had to ask her. Everyone was quiet, listening to the presentation. A good moment for John to ask Barbara out.
I can't remember what one Barbara. I think this one's Barbara. No? Yeah, I was right. I think.
Barbara agreed.
Yeah.
Well, she nodded. Sort of. Things were really going John's way. John tried to act as suave as possible and listen to Barbara talk business. He didn't want to blow his chances at long-term love and short-term sex. Barbara began to talk about monthly feedback figures, and John started to zone out, imagining him and Barbara at the reunion, a power couple. She would make his classmates sick with envy.
I'm stuck on the table.
If he could get her to tone down the boring chatter. John's balls were gripped by certainty. Barbara was the perfect date for the reunion. John thought he would impress Barbara by going behind the bar and showing the bartender a thing or two. Despite Barbara's protests that it was unnecessary, John knew that a true gentleman should follow her home. He was excited. There was still 3 months until the reunion, and he'd already landed his perfect date. All he had to do was seal the deal.
I've no idea how you do this.
Barbara thanked John for the evening and politely did not invite him inside for coffee or sex, even though John had dropped some pretty obvious hints he'd be into both, or just the sex. The door slammed on John's hopes.
Poor John.
He didn't understand. He'd laughed at all Barbara's pie chart jokes. He'd listened to her boring stories. The blank eyes of the lawn flamingos were witnesses to John's shame. John began the lonely walk home, thoughts tumbling like shoes in a
Snaking
dryer.
again. Oh, God.
He had done everything wrong. Barbara had led him on just to humiliate him. John felt empty. How could he get love? He felt like he was missing something, some key to attracting sex. But John was shooting blanks. What did Peens want?
Got some good music. I'll give
Then
you
it
that.
hit John out of nowhere. Stuff. He had the success. He just needed to show it off. But where was John going to get all the stuff he wanted? John needed a sign.
But loads of stuff.
A new day, a new John. He waited outside his local buttload store for it to open, eager to spend his promotion bonus on stuff. The best way to
Give him some money.
impress women.
There you go. Oh God. I've got to go balls first to fit through this. Oh God, that crushed my balls. Come on. Fit. Oh my days. Why can I not fit? Ugh. Yes, there we go.
Suddenly it occurred to John that he was going to make a lot of choices. And every one of those choices would tell the world who he was. Did he want cheese or sausage?
We'll go for some cheese, I think. Delicious.
Delicious. Mmm. What would a date think when they sat in John's home? Comfort or style?
Let's go for all the expensive stuff this time.
Nothing says style like an overpriced and uncomfortable chair. John weighed up all the differences, but this was a tough choice. John chose the extremely, obviously bad TV.
Let's get a new clock. Take my
John
money.
realized that it was only 2 months and 29 days until the reunion. Time flies. Cactus or rose?
I'll go for a
Was
rose.
John a rugged hero or a romantic poet? If John grew his own flowers, then he'd save on romantic gestures in the long run.
Oh,
There was nothing John could take with him to the grave.
yeah, we'll get that one.
Except his coffin. John liked to get his pizza delivered. That way he could see Delilah, the delivery peen. She always made him smile.
I mean, I'm going with pineapple. I like pineapple on pizza. Sue me. Ow.
Delilah thought pineapple on pizza was gross. This way she would never know John's shameful tastes. What bedding would Delilah prefer? John couldn't help wondering.
Now we'll get this one.
Pizza sheets would show her that John could also deliver in bed. Devoid of any sense of style, buying new clothes would be John's toughest challenge. John felt sharp and also like a phony. John decided to go with the outfit. Music,
good.
the food of love. Should John go retro sophisticated or just retro?
Get this one.
John was sure he could just pirate extra records. Every can was made of metal, pulled from the bones of the earth, wrestled to the surface and smelted in roaring furnaces. All so John could buy peas preserved in salty water and stick them up his butt. John's new purchases were on the way to his apartment. All he had to do was invite a date over. One look at all his stuff and they'd be overwhelmed with sexual desire. John felt proud and also hungry. It gave him an idea. He should invite Delilah over for dinner.
I thought we were after Barbara, now we're after Delilah. I just noticed
John
that.
was excited. Delilah was on her way.
Turn
He
TV
just
on.
needed to set the mood to romance. Classy.
Get the candle. Yes. Can't beat that.
John hoped she didn't have allergies. That
One
must be
rose.
Delilah at the door.
All right, all right.
The door opened and there was Delilah. John gulped down his nerves and invited her in. John could tell that Delilah was impressed by his stuff. It was time to crank up the mood to seduction. John wanted to offer Delilah wine,
tried to do
but
it.
he'd already popped his cork. Delilah started looking as nervous as John felt. He assumed it was because she was shy too. They really were compatible. Of course, at the reunion, he couldn't mention Delilah was a delivery peen. That would be embarrassing. Delilah suddenly
she's
headed
gone.
for the door. John hadn't even paid. And just like that, John was alone again. Delilah hadn't even looked at his stuff. Not even the pizza bedspread. The rejection burned. John felt insignificant. He had everything he wanted. The job, the money, the stuff. So much stuff. He wanted to destroy all of it. Shove it into the abyss. Take that, TV. Sayonara, stew. His stuff didn't matter. He was a shaft in the machine. A lonely piston pumping away like all the others in his rigid place. Fuck you, fridge. Nothing special about him. Why should Delilah or Barbara or any other peen be interested in dating him? He was just like everyone else and they could tell. John wanted to be special, but he had to face the numb truth. He wasn't. Fuck off, inanimate objects. And all the money and stuff he'd ever accumulate wouldn't change that. He thought it would make him unique, but it just made him more like everyone else. He should leave it all. Get out of this little town and go on an adventure. Be gone, boxers! See the world. He was a boring corporate drone, but he didn't have to be. He could be a traveler, exploring jungles and climbing mountains. He could visit the wonders of the world and get his picture taken. Like Peony Island, the unspoiled paradise he'd seen on TV. That was it. John had to travel. Get out of here, lamp.
There we go, got it.
Bags packed, John was ready to put 5,000 miles between him and his problems. He was leaving it all behind. John was so close, he could almost smell the freedom of the skies.
Oh, I'm getting back, come on.
Security sent John back through the detector. John had forgotten he had his nail clippers with him. He'd have to buy another pair soon, or he'd look ridiculous.
God damn it.
When the acceleration of takeoff had slackened, John felt a sweet relief. He had left his worries on the runway. He was up in the clouds on his way to adventure.
Right, so I did a little bit more than this, so we're almost at the point where I
John's
stopped.
adventure had begun at last, and clearly it was a small world after all, and also a flat one. That was going to piss off the globeheads.
Flat earthers. Oh yeah, you have to put the monuments up your ass. Excellent. Were you... Oh. Oh, that didn't count. Interesting. That did though. Best wall ever. Wait, did he just suck that up? No, I'm just doing that for fun apparently. Konnichiwa, expecting more tentacles to be... Oh, just knocked the panda over. had 3 testicles in the morning, 2 testicles in the afternoon, and no testicles at night. Stumped.
John was having fun, but something told him he needed to go home. Probably his empty bank account.
Penis statue.
John was on his way back home. He was out of money, but money can't buy love. What it can buy are the experiences that had made John a more interesting and developed person, with 100 Buttstagram photos to prove it. Finally, everything was going smoothly. John felt good to be back on the familiar ground of home, but he would feel better to be on the familiar mattress of home.
That's mine, isn't it? Yeah, there's a dog on there. Oh, I've got to wake all the sleeping ones up. Whoops.
Despite John's swell of fresh optimism, traveling was exhausting, and he just really wanted to get home and get some sleep.
Oh, what? Okay. It's reminding me how to do things. Find my locker. Dick face. Yeah. Ooh, a letter. Oh, I'm delivering a letter. Oh God, not again.
Another nightmare. John's stress about getting a date for the reunion was making him think of her.
I haven't got anything, have I?
He hadn't seen her in years. Would she be at the reunion? John shook off the thought. He wasn't a child. He was a fully grown penis. John, why is the bathroom barricaded?
What's in here? Wait. No, go back. God damn it. What? I can't go back in. Shit. Ruined it for myself.
John's butt started to buzz. Had he left a vibrator up there? Whatever it was, he should get it out.
What in the hell?
John's old phone. They really were indestructible. It was Sam calling. He wanted to check in on John. The travel looked fun, but it was so sudden. Was John okay? Sam was such a softie, always worrying about feelings. John had only one feeling, and it was the feeling of being awesome.
No, I can't go
He
back.
could
Crap.
drop Sam a text, but John was on a mission. The reunion was getting closer, and he had to get a date. Fortunately, John knew exactly where to find love. John held his breath. He was about to meet his match. He had to reassure himself he could do this. He had a good job. He had nice stuff. He had traveled. He was ready to find love. On Weena, where all his sexy travel photos would give him the pick of the pack. Hot. Too skinny.
Oh my days.
Too short.
Why are you so hard?
Sexy. Very nice. Too much foreskin? Nice shaft.
Oh, this fucking narrator.
Yep, the pick of the pack.
Many hours later.
Yes! John had the pick of the pack.
Yay! I'm a very dirty peen, if you know what I mean. Oh, God.
John valued
mate.
honesty in a date.
That is
but
horrendous.
he had been expecting a different kind of dirty. A sexy and much more hygienic.
What is that on the telly? No. Right. This is where I got up to. And this is why I stopped streaming, and you're going to see why. Oh, yeah.
Better put that on ice. It'll be okay, John. Chick stick scars. I hope.
Right, so right there is when I stopped it, and someone told me it's on the ban list.
After the reattachment surgery, the doctors had told John to rest. So he did, for 6 hours.
So here we are, I've not played any of this now.
John was in stitches.
Single mum, does anyone like cake? What? Nope.
Karen had invited John straight over. She was not fooling around. Very exciting. And now she wanted him round the back. Karen let John know that the cake was only for the kids. So was the candy and the piñata. And that she'd be back in 1 hour.
What? Oh, shit. What happens when we get this knife? Okay, they're retired now. Excellent. I love beach picnics and reunions. Is she the one?
John laughed at Melody's hilarious bullfrog story. She was adorable. Everything was going perfectly.
Oh, Lord! What the fuck?
John never saw Melody again.
Must be Alba, wear a suit.
So far, Weena had been a parade of weirdos and rejections. If this date didn't work out, John vowed to give it up. But maybe this time, maybe today would be his day. Sharona sighed and said, "You'll do."
They're trying to get us married. Oh, what? Oh, she knocked it off.
John felt a little underdressed and a lot overwhelmed. He was surrounded by strangers, and Sharona was glaring at the muscular groom. At least John hadn't missed out on the cake. John realized that Sharona had only brought him to create some penis envy. What a
Shocking.
terrible plan, for so many reasons. John got excited. They were going to cut the cake. "He's mine!" Sharona screamed as she launched herself at the newlyweds.
Ooh.
Suddenly,
What the
penises were
fuck?
up and yelling, "No, he's mine!" It was a no-holds-barred cockfight.
Oh, no, no, no! Coming with me with a knife. Oh, shit.
As John dodged flying glasses and cake, he felt a stab of envy. The groom had dozens of penises after him, and John had none. It was just wrong.
Holy shit.
John left the screams and explosions behind him. It was a disastrous end to his online dating.
Paramedic penises. Who would have thought?
He had tried everything, and it just wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough. Maybe the bullies from school were right. Swans were so simple. If you gave them bread, they liked you. But you can't take a swan to a reunion.
Ow. Ow. Oh, each
John
testicle got
wanted
hit.
what that groom had. Love. Real love. The kind that makes penises fight to the death.
What the fuck? Get on the bus. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. I'm on the bus. Take a shower.
Days later, the question
Why
was
the
still
swan with me?
bugging John. Why were so many penises in love with the groom, but no one loved John?
It wasn't fair. John deserved attention. He had money and Buttstagram pics of his adventures. He even still had quite a lot of stuff. What did that penis have that John didn't?
I don't really know how to clean the dishes. I'm just gonna smash them all. God damn it. Go away, box. I don't know what that was saying going on behind me. Oh, we actually picked you up. This is quite a struggle. There we go, thank God.
Then it hit John. That penis was so strong and hard. That's what everyone wanted. That's what John wasn't. That's what John had to be to find love. It was time to hit the gym.
Hit the sack. So what, now we're gonna get ripped.
John arrived at his local gym. A part of him couldn't believe he was here. He just wasn't a gym penis. But John had tried everything else. If he wanted to get the perfect date, he'd need to sign up. Sam? What was he doing here? Of course, Sam was married. John's theory was right. If you get muscles, you get love. Out of nowhere, Sam asked John how he was doing. Really doing. For a moment, John wanted to be honest. But he didn't come to gym to be a softie. John was here to get hard. It was John's first time in a gym since school. He tried not to read too much into that. Sam went on ahead with a chipper promise to meet up with John inside. John had two options. He could try month by month, or if he signed the 10-year Big Muscles Big Savings contract, he'd get a free easy squeezy water bottle.
Yeah, no.
John only needed muscles for the reunion. After that, he wouldn't care. The gym's clean peen pool policy meant that John would have to do something he had never done before. Get naked in front of strangers. Maybe he could set a record for speediest cleanse.
I don't know how you get naked. See that? Wake you up.
Naked,
Ah, there we go.
John could feel the blanket of steam intimately against his private parts. John pretended he was alone and not surrounded by wrinkly, wet cocks. What was John nervous about? That he would be laughed at? There was nothing funny about a naked penis.
Swimsuit. No! Damn it, it's so up my arse.
Very fetching, John. It even matches your tan lines. Time to conquer the pool. Sam enthusiastically greeted John and offered to show him around, obviously not realizing that John was a natural athlete. John stuck close to Sam, just to make sure Sam knew John could swim, not because John was worried about drowning. No, not that.
Fucking hell, power swimming.
This wasn't hard. John couldn't believe Peens actually got gold medals just for splashing around. Maybe he could become
Yeah,
an
I'm
Olympian.
slowing down right now.
He was slowing down a bit, flailing a bit. But John pushed on, knowing that looking good in a Speedo was the only thing that could save him from an empty existence. John wanted to take a break, forever. The pool was not his friend. It was not the blissful wet dream of his fantasies.
Two more
It was
now.
a hellish prison of murderous fluid, determined to drown him. No wonder life crawled out of the sea, desperate to escape
Where'd
the
you
water.
fucking come from?
Done. John had not drowned, but more importantly, he had not quit. Time to hit the weight room. The diving board. At school, all the Peanlets had to jump off it, but John had been too scared. Well, John wasn't a scared Peanut anymore.
Nah. Oh my god. Can you just get up the damn board? Love of God. Right, up we get.
Well done, John. The judges give you 3 for form, but 9 for enthusiasm.
I'll take
John's muscles bunched and bulged. The time in the gym was already paying off. Fresh from conquering the pool, John felt ready for anything the gym could throw at him, even heavy metal weights. Clearly, John knew how to handle equipment.
I don't know how.
John smashed the mirror.
Supposed
He
to.
didn't want to look at his old body. He wanted to be hard. Sam cheered John on, as if he needed it. Adrenaline coursed through John's veins, his butthole clenched like a fist.
Honestly, don't know how I'm doing it. I'm just sort of walking into it or sliding into it. Oh, now it's not counting. What?
John was forging himself into the peen he saw on movie screens, bulging and sweat-slicked, hard and shiny.
What? I don't even know how I'm doing it. Well, only a few more. Yeah. Oh my word, what was that? Can we just... Right, one more. There
John
we
was
go.
cocked and loaded. Didn't Sam ever get out of breath? The stream of encouragement was exhausting.
Oh my...
John, getting flung from fast-moving objects since preschool. Slow and steady. That's right, John. Like a lover. Or pouring gravy.
Wait, get off. Now what?
John was getting used to unmarked syringes lying around.
Oh yeah, can we get Jack then? Like that way. God damn it, Sam, get away. It's a thing? It's not a thing, okay. We'll leave it.
Whatever they put in these was pure muscle juice,
I just stabbed him with it.
like the sweet sound of spaghetti and meatballs hitting a wall. John was sweating like a senator on a sex tape, but he wasn't done.
What is this?
Sam was in the zone, a mental state where nothing else mattered. Well, John could be in that zone too. He could be in that zone deeper than Sam, and he'd prove it. Sam made this look so easy. John squashed the thought. He'd just have to push harder. John tried to make eye contact with Sam, get in his head a bit. Sam didn't seem to notice John,
That was
but John
smashing,
could
Sam.
tell Sam was impressed. Even though he still hadn't looked at John, not that it mattered to John, because John was in the zone, deep in the zone.
I just realised the weight
Sam
difference.
congratulated John for trying and told him it was okay to take things slow, as if John was going to quit. Well, he wasn't. John had a mission, and the reunion was getting closer.
We've got some good music again. What the? Oh my god, more! Look at them balls fucking run. Holy shit. There we go. Destroy that chicken. I got protein shakes everywhere and everything. More work. Oh, more running. God, look how fast we are. Boom. Oh my days. Fucking games, bro. That's a lot of chicken. Give me that chicken. I can't get it for some reason. No. There we go. What do you do here anyway? Which is true. Oh no, another nightmare. Go up to her. Ah, across the road. Ow! My fucking balls. How many times can you make me do this? What the fuck? Oh, we done it! Bloody hell. Oh my fucking god. Right. How the fuck? Ooh. Dick face. God damn. Okay, got a skeleton in there, and now I'm stuck. Go for the door on the left. Okay. You son of a bitch. I wonder why this, you know how to stream this? Oh, I can't go through that way. Okay. Don't you do it. I mean, I knew it was going to happen, but still. Impress her. Damn it. No one will ever love you. No, leave me alone. Oh, good God.
As soon as John woke up, the mirror called to him. His abs looked like a pack of vacuum-sealed hot dogs.
Actually, is
Tasty. Jim had remade John into a sculpted Adongus. He was finally everything a peen should be. Successful, travelled, and photogenic. It was time for his morning pre-gym workout.
There's weights even in the fucking shower. Okay, hit the treadmill. Can I eat the protein shake? No, okay. Holy shit. Why is there this here? Oh, yeah. All the roids.
The reunion invitation caught John's eye.
Where's the invite? Oh, is that it?
He read it again. And again. Stunned. He'd gotten the date wrong. Very wrong. The reunion was tonight. Tonight! He'd have to go alone. They'd all be there, and they'd look at John and they'd know he was still a loser. No, there was still time.
What are we gonna put on? God damn it.
John needed a date fast. He'd have to go out. He'd have to make an impact. John had to dress his best, only better. There had to be someone single and desperately alone in the city. Someone besides John. He just had to find them. John went straight to the nearest bar. Sure, it was still early, but he couldn't waste any time. There must be some day drinkers he could pick up.
Why are they coming for me?
It was a classy place. Even the vomit was high quality. The bouncer looked like a hagfish that had taken up lacrosse.
What the? Ow.
Much better.
Oh.
John stepped into the bar and saw her. The answer to the question, what was John's purpose? Her. Loving her. Being with her. Taking her to the reunion. Their eyes met and John knew she felt the same. Gladys did not feel the same, but John wasn't going to give up on their life together. A couple of drinks would loosen her up to their destiny.
Oh, God.
Wow, Gladys was not an amateur when it came to drinking. John had to keep up. It was working. Gladys was definitely warming up to John.
getting drunk now. Keep them coming.
John's bladder was very full. It sloshed audibly as he moved.
No. Get in. Lovely. What the fuck?
Holy balls. John had never felt such relief.
What the fuck is going on in there? Holy shit. Where's she
John
gone?
looked around. Gladys was gone. John cursed his petite bladder. The bored bartender shrugged and told John Gladys had left because some creep was trying to get her drunk.
You are the creep.
The bar was empty. The creep must have left too. It was clear the cockpit was on autopilot. Time for John to hit the next bar.
We're smoking now.
John's anxiety had sunk under the surface of the beer he'd drunk, while his confidence was floating high. This was the place he'd find love.
Teabaggers.
It was empty, except for the bartender. Clearly this bar's only special was unhappy hour. 2 for 1 was a good deal, though, and so far the beer had lifted John's spirits. Another 4 would make him feel twice as good.
Oh, drink there. Get the drink. Oh, God.
The bartender gave John a smile that set his heart hammering. He had to impress her. What was so offensive about offering a big tip in exchange for a date? John had thought bartenders loved tips. He needed to find a better club, one with a vibe. John was drawn by the pulse of the music. It pulled him forward like a moth to a fiery death. John was running out of time to find a date and prove that he wasn't a loser. Dancing, the real way to flirt, the way of animals, of wild sexual creatures. John strutted and shook his booty. With booze buzzing round his head, John found himself on the dance floor. Everyone was up close and sweaty. John was exhilarated. He felt alive. John was working himself up to try a little bump and grind.
I managed to do it, I guess.
It was a moment out of a movie. John alone on the dance floor with a gorgeous penis, their sexual chemistry exploding.
God damn this
She
game.
moved away, coyly. John could tell when someone was playing hard to get. He let her marinate in the tension before making his move. John wasn't taking no for an answer. Some people have no sense of fun, but John was certain the next bar would be different.
The rectum.
The next bar wasn't different. John couldn't understand why everyone was so sensitive. It was like no one wanted to have a good time. Like no one had a sense of humor.
Oh my God.
John had meant that as a compliment. When did the world get so uptight?
Oh.
John's ego was as bruised as his shaft. He had to admit it. He'd failed. He was where he belonged, in a creepy murder alley covered in trash.
Oh my god, can you move this so I can get in? Oh, god damn it. Stop grabbing it. Oh my days. I'm trying to go through here. Okay, I'm not. No, I can go through there. Stupid thing. Oh, no, I can't go there. Ow, okay.
John would have to go through the garbage to get out. Oh, that's gross.
Lovely.
Oh, 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 it's so moist, but textured. It smells like rotting dick yogurt. John's misery was sour in his mouth. He needed a drink to wash it down. There was still one bar he hadn't been kicked out of yet.
1 hour until reunion.
John had cleaned himself up as much as possible. He really needed a mint.
Find love with Wiener.
John got it in, but he needed more to... Nailed it.
Give me a mint.
John let out his anger, his frustration. Life was a shitty joke. It wasn't fair. You want to mess with John? Do you? This is what you get.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you, you fucking thing. You had one job.
I can't see myself. Where am I?
Die, 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 die! That's how you get what you want. Ugh, menthol.
All the mints.
John wanted the strongest drink they had. Rough night? Someone asked John. He hadn't noticed her when he came in, but now he did. It really had been a rough night for John, but he felt a little better that someone cared enough to ask. But destiny had given John a second chance. John made his move. Unfortunately, according to Alice and to her boyfriend Chadrick,
Let's go. Come
John
on.
lost it.
I've had enough now. Oh, damn it. Oh, you are
How
fighting.
had John
Oh,
gotten
shit.
into this mess? He asked himself, as though he hadn't punched first. Get him, John! I can't watch.
Yeah, beat that dick.
John had survived.
Grab his
No.
dick and twist it.
He'd won. He'd won.
Oh, shit. Put that
He'd
down.
won. He wasn't a loser. And there was the proof lying in a bruised, bloody heap. John didn't need a date to the reunion. He needed to go over there and beat the pre-cum out of those dicks. High school reunion, the perfect time to teach someone a lesson. The doors of the school. A sight John had dreaded every day for years, and now he was going willingly through them, unafraid, fueled by years of unprocessed anger fermented in loneliness. John was back. The chickens were coming home to roost, and they were all cocks.
Look at that glitched. It always says 23 out of 23.
These were the peanuts he'd grown up with. Now with jobs and marriages and beer bellies, John was surprised at how ordinary they had all turned out. He spotted them, John's tormentors. Time for them to feel the wrath.
Don't let up.
I can't see. Where am I?
Ha! Who's a loser now? Who? Get in there!
I'm lost. I'm getting over here.
Pow!
Where am I? Damn it.
Careful!
Am I like
That's the stuff, John.
off the fucking screen?
Shake off the pain, buddy.
God damn it. Oh,
Ow!
one of them is hitting me.
Ah!
I can't see.
Whoa! Fight back, John! Dodge!
I'm literally... You can see my shadow, that's about it. How this happened?
How do you like that?
Ha!
Boom.
John had won.
There
He'd
I am.
won. No one could say John was a loser now.
Uh-oh.
John's primal joy faded as he saw how the other penises looked at him. Not like a winner, like he was trash. John tumbled down the steps, hitting every bruise on his length and his ego. It was her, Harmony. She had been at the reunion. She'd seen it all and followed John out. To laugh at him more? No, to see if he was all right. Why did that hurt John so much? This was John's chance to ask her why all those years ago she'd said to him, "No one will ever love you." Harmony stared at John in shock. How could John not know why? Didn't John remember what he'd done?
Oh, God. What did John do? It's a great story. Oh, God. Left. Right. Oh, it's got a worm in and everything. Why? Why, John? Oh, God. I'm at the bleachers. Ask her out. Oh, what? What the fuck? Oh, green. Oh no, Sam, player 2.
There was nothing Sam enjoyed more than the fresh air of an early morning. The dew sparkling on the grass, the music of the trees, space to think.
What? Oh, you could have 2 people playing the same keyboard. Okay, that's weird.
What was that smell? It made Sam's eye water. It was John,
Oh,
passed
no.
out and crusted with vomit and regret.
Oh,
John
what?
was awake
Okay.
and tolerably clean. Sam tried to be gentle and invited John to join him on his walk.
Lovely.
Sam coaxed John along. It was like herding compost.
Lovely.
John couldn't answer Sam's questions yet. How had he ended up such a wreck?
Come on, John. The hell was going on there?
If only John could fly away from his pain as easily. The throbbing
Hangover
ache
cure.
dulled. John was feeling much more himself, and he realized that was not what he wanted to feel. Even that bit of senseless destruction
What the
couldn't
fuck is
cheer
going on?
John. Sam saw his friend's misery. He suggested they keep going.
Eat a squirt feelings.
John wanted to know something. Why didn't anyone love him?
Uh-oh.
As soon as he said it, he felt like a softie, whining about his feelings. But Sam didn't make fun of him. Sam asked him to go on. And so John told him the whole story about how hard he'd made himself and how unfair it felt, and everything he'd done.
There's only John that can wake him up. Maybe not. Weird, they're not waking up.
Saying it out loud, John realized he'd sounded like an arsehole. But he'd done everything right. Why didn't he get what he wanted? Why didn't John get love? Wanting someone isn't the same as loving them, said Sam. You'll figure it out, John. But you have to keep trying. How about a bike ride? Sam asked.
Fuck's sake, how hard is it gonna be? Oh, for
John
fuck's sake.
struggled to get his balance, but Sam told him not to give up. John kept trying, getting better as they went.
Move out the way, Swan. Oops. Who's doing what? Shit. I've got to steer both of them at the same time, damn it. Not easy.
John and Sam stopped and looked at the sunset. For a moment, John let himself be quiet and listen to the world and look at how beautiful it could be.
Beautiful.
Life can be hard, said Sam, but that doesn't mean we have to be.
The end. Is that actually the end? What, some philosophical shit. Sculpt my feelings. Pick flowers. Ow. Okay, so it is the end. Attend therapy. Ain't my emotions. Oh, what? How the hell? No, that won't happen. Look after your pet swan. Oh no, you get run over. Get to know Sam's wife and kids. Oh my, help an old lady cross the street. No! Come. Oh. Rescue a kitten from the tree. I mean, I know you can do multiplayer. Oh, he's bleeding. Oh god. Watch Titanic. Tears. What the fuck? Well. What now? Press E to apologise. Better, John. What is going on over here? Flying dicks. So, I think that's it now. Well, that definitely interesting. Best £1.50 ever spent. Not gonna lie. Online, offline multiplayer. Oh god. Right. Let me just turn the music off. God damn it. Right. hope you enjoyed that. Oh, the camera's up there, innit? Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I clearly just done this video just because I was streaming it and then I found out it was not allowed to be streamed. So yeah. So if you liked it, feel free to follow me on Twitch. It's the same name, Learn to Brunch. I will be doing some more YouTube videos. Not like this, like horror games I usually play. I usually stream Phasmophobia, Dead by Daylight. At the moment doing what's it called, Dying Light again for the second one when it comes out later on this year. So I play all sorts of games. So yeah, follow me if you want. Yeah, let me know what you thought with it, and I'll see you again hopefully. Bye.